green. Go green.
Everyone switch a triangle.
Also changes the other part.
Alright, we are live. We're doing something heroic.
Okay. Pick up eggs. I got eggs.
Alright, playing Warlock today. I thought we were finishing up Serpentine Cavern. Looks like we are not finishing up Serpentine Cavern. We are instead going to Tempest Keep. They also love to pull early, so I'm a little unprepared. I'm a little rushed. Missed the mage table.
Go ahead and repeat it.
This is good. He's consecrated.
Just kill Moon. Kill Moon.
Hello.
It's a good start. It's,
What do we got? Fallen Stars. Healing Belt.
it's Aristo Shaman Biss, isn't it?
Better
Sure
be.
looks like it.
Nice belt.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The other thing that's going on is that Brewfest has started, which means that there are trinkets up for grab in Blackrock Depths. It's the same as the trinkets that you can get from
Wasted
badge
100.
rewards. There are also a couple of other trinkets that are available in there too. There are two 45 stam trinkets, which I am going to attempt to get on my druid. I'm going to try to get those. I would like to get the 45 stam trinkets on my warrior as well. I wouldn't mind getting the 45 stam trinkets on warlock even,
Just left those.
if I'm going to be doing warlock tanking at all ever. Wouldn't be a bad idea to have an extra 900 hit points.
Might.
Never a bad idea.
We're taking ours to the left, right?
Yeah. Alright, let's pull. Pull back a little bit.
Alright, watch your cleaves and AoE, let him CC.
And grab Salve because I died in the... Oh, thanks, got me.
Do not kill Pocket.
Were you about to refer to yourself in third person? Hazen.
I did.
That's what I thought. Because he died. It's like, did he die?
Alright, so we're doing the Falcon packs next. So pocket.
Okay, so I gotta
we
read
pull
up on what this
these
trash
groups
does
through
and
the
how it all
doorway,
works and what we're targeting and shit.
Reroad and Scoops are gonna grab the Falconers, and you are gonna grab all of the little Falcons that come along with them. You're just gonna dump and consecrate in the door, and they're gonna punt you around, so you're gonna just wedge yourself in the corner.
Sounds good.
So I can hear like this. They do an AoE silence too. It's kind of a pain in the ass.
Yeah, so we can dispel it for you though. Doesn't matter which one you pick, we're just gonna pull ours back. Get that right group, I guess, because he's walking away. Alright, let's pull him.
Everyone else kind of back up so you don't get hit by the hatchlings.
Like that.
This isn't ideal.
They're not even around the corner.
Okay, wait for it, wait for it, wait for it.
We got an MD on.
This Dragon Hawk up here. Pocket, can you throw a taunt on me? Just hatching off me. If I get a chance. Thank
Got
you.
it.
That's the wrong button. Okay.
Alright, one more of those. Careful, they're in the door right now.
Okay.
You want me to grab for you, Rero?
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright,
I actually don't even know what I'm looking for out of here. What do we got trash-wise? Anything good? Ooh, that's actually super fucking good. I think this is the tier shoulders, but that would be really good in the meantime. That's way better than what I'm wearing.
Let's try that again.
That's not bad, but I think if you're doing fire damage, you'd just be wearing the Spellfire belt. There's no reason that you wouldn't do that. Healing
Yeah,
cloud.
whatever.
Okay, let's
Go
not
ahead and
get
kill
killed.
X's here.
Son of a bitch. Is there a reason that we can't stack the Falconer on the...
Alright, once this pack dies, everyone just move in.
Can melee just stand on the corner so you don't get knocked back?
Out of curiosity, is there a reason that we can't stack the Falconers on the Dragonhawks?
Will they silence?
Okay, that would be why.
Conjure Water 9.
It's also just kind of annoying to position them because they can shoot through the wall, so if you're not out of range and they get pulled, they'll just stand out here and shoot you.
Gotcha. Okay, what else are we looking for? Okay, so those shoulders would actually be really nice. We don't care about the legendaries because we're not doing that right now.
And
Set. Yeah, those are going to be way
scoops
better
stand out here.
than the trash shoulders. They're going to be better. They're not
Get
way
some
better.
Paladin buffs, need King
But I
still.
think you want
Pull the string off.
50% of the damage you do, but I don't use a pet. Shadow Bolts
Same with poor
increase
dingus.
corruption damage, but I don't use corruption. Incinerate increases.
Alright, everybody move to scoops.
Alright, Scoops is tanking.
Yeah, did that charge thing where it just swaps aggro.
Hit.
So you guys scoot up, flowers scoot up towards them.
These guys don't
Everyone,
cleave or anything.
everyone in melee range.
With its beak.
Oh, touche.
Okay.
We don't have balls though. There's wings.
Everyone in the corner.
God, I can't see shit.
You should come back. I don't know why they swap aggro.
Oh, you mean like when they charge, they melee?
Yeah, like sometimes if they charge super early, they will swap. No, I mean like they'll fully swap their aggro with whoever the main tank was.
That's weird.
I need to get a good drink after this. Because the mana burn.
Yep. Don't have time for that one to come all the way around anyway.
Alright, so let's look at boss loot. Oh, there are only 4 bosses in Tempest Keep. What would be good to get? Wow, that's a really good tank cloak. Defense and dodge. Okay. Searing grip. That's gonna be all melee once that. Tanks and melees. Okay. Damaging them at 37. Might be better than what I got. I'm not sure. Okay, what else? Talisman of the Sun King. Healer offhand. Bracers. The bracers are supposed to be very good for casters. 2336. Oh yeah, that's just way fucking better than what I'm using.
Let's move to the other ramp because the other one's stuck on the other side.
Fewer stats, but more damage and more crit by a long shot. Which is fine, because as a warlock I don't really need to care about stats that much. Because I can always life tap to get my mana back. It's just not that big of a deal. Okay, so stack in the corner, bring them in, they don't cleave or anything, so you just stack them on top of everybody, stack them up because they're going to charge and they're going to do that. So what are we doing here? Do we have We have a tank standing further away, so the tank eats that charge. Okay. Easy enough. I wasn't paying enough attention on the first couple of pulls to see what we were doing there. Which ones we were sheeping, which ones we were not sheeping.
Alright, it's time for Alar. We have a quick explanation of Phase 1 and Phase 2. So Phase 1, he's going to have 6 different tank spots up top of these ramps here. The way we're going to do this is Riro is going to cover
2,
the
3,
left
4,
side,
5,
and Scoops is
6.
going to cover the right side. So 3 platforms per tank, and then Pocket Priest is going to block it. It's going to be tanking the ads are going to be spawning. During Phase 1, he only spawns the ads if he flies across the room. Like if he moves from one platform to the one next to him, he won't spawn any ads, but if he flies all the way across the room, he has a chance to spawn ads.
And when he spawns
It's
them,
a
they
chance to
under the
spawn
platform.
ads. I have read up on this just a little bit.
Yeah.
But it's only a chance
Can
to
be
spawn
anywhere
ads. He
from
doesn't have to
0
spawn
to 3
ads.
ads.
0 to 3.
So when you guys are tanking up top here and you don't know which platform he's going to move to, say like he's on my platform right now, Scoops, you would just stand on the ramp like you are, because it's like the platform in between the other 2 platforms that you're going to be dealing with. So that's just basically where you're going to be standing all the time until you're ready to run after him. The other build he's got during this phase is Flame Quills. If you see him flying up high instead of across into the center of the room, he's going to cast Flame Quills, and if you're melee, you need to make sure you jump off the top platform into the center, and by into the center I mean like in this inner circle. If you are on the ramp or you are outside of this this line here I'm standing next to, you're going to get hit by Flame Quills, which is an instant death.
Yeah, okay, so this is what I was talking about earlier today. The
That's pretty
Mug
much
of
Phase
Dire
1
Brew is the
healers
exact
and
same
range
as the
DPS.
Bloodless Brooch,
You're just going to have to move
but
from side to
they're
side as
not
flame
the
cross.
same
You have to be-
items, so
have
even
to be
though
pretty
they're
quick on it,
unique,
because they're going to be
you can
times
equip
where
both of
tank's
them at
gonna
the same
get
time. I
onto
want
a
that
lar
set
before
up
we're going to be able to reach him.
I want that set up
He's gonna be taking
on
turn times and
both
takes
my
pretty
druid
awesome kind of
and my
cooldown.
warrior. I
Also
also
robot.
want both the stam trinkets on both the druid and the
That's
warrior,
Phase 1. Phase 2.
and probably the warlock too. So I'm
when
going to be running that
dies in Phase
Brewfest
1,
boss.
he's going to
a
explode for about
lot.
7k fire damage, and he's
Like a
going to
few hundred times probably. I don't know.
When he's at like
Pretty much going to spend all my time doing that.
5-6%, just
As long
get
as I
away
can
from
find groups for him.
the range, finish him off. Whoever's tanking him at that point, make sure you are making sure you're topped off if possible and getting punted into the center of the room here. When he is about to die, healers, make sure the tanks are topped off. Phase 2, he's going to respawn here in the center. When he does, he's going to do the same thing. He's going to blow up when he respawns here in the center for about 7k fire damage and punt everyone. The tanks are going to have to pick him up. And when you guys pick him up here, you got to be quick, because if you're not in melee range fast enough, he's going to start doing flame buffet, which he also does in phase 1 if no one's in melee range. And also make sure you taunt when he respawns here in the center initially. Otherwise, he's going to probably go for whichever range DPS is highest.
That carries over, right?
Yeah, it does. It's the same for moving from platform to platform on top. So make sure whenever he's going to fly over to your platform, you pick him up and just taunt. So he will be down here for about 30 to 45 seconds. We'll be DPSing him. Then he's going to fly up to the center of the room, and he's going to cast Dive Bomb. And at that point, everyone stacks up. Play it just like a normal meteor ability. Everyone stacks up to spread the damage. Hunters, I want you dropping snake traps to help spread the damage. It should be easy to trigger because we're going to have the Alar ads on top of this as well. The ones that block it are going to be tanking, so the snake trap should go off. You will cast Flame Patch on the ground. It's just like a fire void zone. It's pretty large, does a lot of fucking damage, does like 3.5k a tick.
Don't stand in fire.
And it's kind of hard to see, so make sure you are watching your feet. The other ability that he has is just a random target charge. Just like any other charge in TBC, it's probably going to one-shot whoever gets targeted. So, nothing you can do about it.
For the ads in the phase 2 pocket, they'll spawn Under the platform closest to where his meteor lands.
Okay, underneath the platform closest to where the meteor lands.
Okay, so I had an ADD moment. When he's doing flame kills, he's gonna go to like the up in the center of the room, flying around where we can't get him. Right?
He's gonna fly. He's gonna start elevating instead of flying straight across or to a platform that is adjacent to him. He's gonna fly up into the center. It's pretty easy to tell.
Adjacent, not adjacent.
Right on. Okay, just want to make sure I understood. Thank you.
You have very little time to react. So if you are, like, if you're on the ramps here and you drop down, you should be fine as long as you get across the line. But the problem is if you're like over here somewhere, you try to drop down, this entire area, this inner ring here that I'm standing on, is not safe.
Does at any point is it helpful to have some fire resist coatings down?
Nah, I don't really think it helps too much.
Okay.
There is the tank swap, melt armor, debuff, healers be ready for tanks to taunt off each other. That's about it. Rinse and repeat till he dies. Don't kill the ads. We're gonna ignore them. Just let block it, tank them. I don't want to see anyone padding the meters with seeds or anything like that. Just leave them alone. Let's consume up.
Picked up a speed zonza just for this fight.
Ooh.
Just don't get to the platform, but for me or Widge.
Yeah, if you do not see a tank up in melee range of a LAR, just don't go.
Also, if he swaps between me and Scoops, make sure we get our taunt onto him. We'll be behind a threat if he swaps between the two tanks.
Alright, here we go. Heads up. I'm gonna misdirect to Riru.
Okay. Alright. Alright. Okay.
You can go all out here ranged. Melee, you do have to watch your threat.
Ah, yes. No fire on him.
When do you want lust?
We're not gonna lust in phase 1. Should be swapping now, or very soon.
The game isn't showing the timer, so that's fine.
Alright, he should be moving soon.
Why Zanza potion?
Just dead.
Was I not close enough to the edge?
Alright, this is a wipe.
I couldn't heal you. Is it any other healers could?
Yeah, you were out of line of sight there.
You can try to reset, but it's probably not gonna work.
Try it. Whatever. Give it a shot.
So with that buff with melee not being in range of the tank,
Oh.
if I get there, I can put my Shadow Fiend and it won't stop that from cast. If you want to get the
Flame buff, I mean, you can do that, but flame buffets are just part of the fight that we have to deal with.
Yeah, I'm talking
It's-
about for the quill, right? For you guys.
when you,
Oh, right. I have slow mount.
Isn't
Fuck.
quill if you guys aren't there quick enough? Like,
No, that's flame
Oh,
buffet.
Buffet.
oh,
That's the thing he's doing right there. Quill is where he just flies up and will auto kill anybody that's up top.
Flame buffet is just part of the fight. Yeah, you can bait it so that he's not casting it immediately since there's no tank in range with like pets or something like that. It's not really necessary though because at max we should be getting 2 flame buffets and it's easily healed through. You guys just go ahead and bring back.
Yeah, it's just right there, so.
More chances to flex might sweeten you out.
Must be nice to win the mount rolls on the Roofest.
Oh no, I'm talking about my netherway.
Oh. Didn't you get the ram too?
I did, yeah, I did.
All right, so tanks and healers, you guys need to be, or tanks and DPS, melee DPS, when you're on top here, you need to be on the edge, so you're in line of sight of heals at all times.
It's also helpful if somebody goes and heals scoops, you know, in the downtime where boss is another because he's gonna get like buff it.
Okay, sounds good.
I mean, I was doing it in Tuesday, Wednesday just because.
Oh, you know what? I am gonna grab a drink while they do the wipe recovery.
Yeah, Dravik gets another.
He got there in plenty of time to heal him up, but.
Well, yeah, it's just the fact that he gets like 4k of free damage on him before the boss even gets over there, because when he was over here, he was playing buffing and the Scoop was getting hit by that, so I don't know if he got healed up from that or not.
No.
Hunters, I would probably, if I were you, whenever he's due to move, he could go up and flame quill at any time when he's moving. So I would pull your pets down early just in case, because flame quills will one-shot our pets. Basically, if he's on one of these platforms over here, which are not near the ramps, and hunter pets don't have an easy way down, I would just not send your pet in. It's just not worth getting him killed. Riro, do you want us to mark you for stacking, or do you want to mark me for stacking? It's up to you.
Saki, we can mark you. It doesn't really matter, but
Let's mark myself with the star. Looks like everyone's ready.
Oh yeah, I'm missing bomb jump. Okay, good to go.
All right, here we go. Then. Fucker. Get him on the next pass.
That Fang of the Leviathan basically scrapes on the ground. Yeah. That's pretty amazing.
nice parry.
Right. Derp derp.
Should be moving soon. Can be moving soon. guys make sure you're in LOS at hip.
This is some bullshit.
Yeah, you can run up over that pump right there.
Yeah, I was gonna say I should have gone that way.
Alright, moving soon.
Watch you guys jump down. And it's still bullshit, but definitely should bring some explosives.
Alright, watch scoops here.
Oh fuck! I didn't get drums.
Aren't even going up the ramp.
We're just hanging out the bottom.
Just trying to get a bleed up on the boss.
Should be moving soon.
Yep.
Got that one, Scoops.
I just saw someone use Flame Nova totem.
Fuck! I didn't eat consumable food. I didn't eat spell power food. Fuck.
This is the worst fight.
You're gonna get up there and you're gonna take a jump back down because
I'm
it's
not,
7%.
I'm not even going up there.
Yeah, melee, stay out.
Got some earth shock downstairs. Lightning bolts.
Try to stay out of the middle.
Yep, stay away from the middle, let the tanks pick it up. Spread out, don't stack on top of each other. You don't want to get everyone hit with flame badge.
Fall through it.
Dive bomb soon. Alright, stack up on me.
Oh fuck!
Everyone stack up on me, hunters, snake trap.
That was not the right time to do that.
Here's the snakes going at it.
Spread out, spread out.
I did my cooldowns at absolutely the wrong time there.
There's Mel.
Headed
Probably bloodlust next one.
That's kind of an awkward spot for
The dive bomb. Alright, stack up on me. Kind of here in the center. Snake trap. Watch the fire though. Let's get a battle res on micro after this. Spread.
Someone who blocked that ball.
Oh, cast that like an idiot.
Shit.
Okay.
This is a wipe. Try to reset it. Just try to reset it.
Hey, that's good to know.
What got you, Micro?
The birds!
I don't know where they're
Either I
spawning
pulled
out
red
of.
or they spawned right on top of me. Like all of a sudden, boom, they're on top of me.
They pretty much go straight for healers, like, instantly.
My fade was on cooldown.
That's what killed me, like 2 or 3 times. Each time it had already gone off the target that I had taunted by the time. So.
Yeah, they
The
came
only thing I
after
can
me
think of
because
that like potentially help is like the healers need to hang near pocket, so that way at
Yeah.
least when the taunt goes off, they're already running in the direction he's at, so they'll be in the cons.
yeah, I was using
right
Vampiric
after-
Embrace to help heal my group.
Right after meteor block gets at like 75-60%, and then by the time we spread out, we have to heal him, and then like the birds are coming out.
Yeah, I mean, but yeah, you can't escape that. It's just
We just gotta have our hots as many as possible.
you just gotta try and like be close-ish to pocket. That way, when the birds are flying, they're not flying across the room because they move so fast that I mean, you taunt and they still move towards the target for like a second, and then 2 seconds later, their taunt wears off, and they may not be in range of pocket by then. That's one of the problems I had.
Play around his consecrate, basically.
Would an earth elemental help there?
Yeah, I mean, it would stop it for a second, but it also could fuck up the taunt.
Right.
Also,
We've seen the entire fight.
don't like where were they spawning from when we were getting the meteor right here?
Some spawn from the
That's like because when we were doing it on Tuesday, Wednesday, we were closer to like the platform over here, so they were spawning like right here.
Yeah, that's where they kind of spawned on me.
I mean, if we're in a same general area, just just figure out where they're spawning from pocket and try to, I guess, run that direction to put consecrate down. I don't know.
Yeah, no shot.
It's a little, they're just wonky.
Right, well, I think we know what we're doing now.
Where am I missing hit?
Everyone's ready? I'm gonna pick him up on the
There
scope.
should be some hit. Where am I missing hit now?
Should be swapping.
Does he always have the same pattern? I mean, I know he's not supposed to, but this is the third time that he's gone from that platform to that one.
Swap soon. Should be moving. It's flame quills. Flame quills. Everyone down. Everyone down. Tanks be ready. He's gonna be on the ramp. Should be moving soon. Should be moving. Melee, get away, get away. Alright, spread out here. We'll just start on this ramp side here. Everyone out of the center, out of the center.
I'm just gonna put Coldlings on follow so that I'm close enough for his fucking drums.
Dive bomb soon. Stack up on me. Snake trap. Spread.
Oh, I got charged.
Bloodlust.
Help.
What's on that?
Keep clapping all.
Dive bomb soon. Stack on the edge, stack on the edge. Snake trap. Spread.
I got both ads.
I got booted
Okay.
across the room.
It's fine, I got both ads on me. Well, one of them on me. Grab the other one. Alright, just taunt off him when you get over here.
Dive bomb soon, just move to the ads when it happens. To the ads. Snake trap. Spread.
Oh!
Shit, I got fun at the time.
He's buffeting. He's a health bot.
Nope.
You guys got onks? You got an onk, Shiner?
Yeah, sorry.
I had a fade from an.
Dive bomb soon.
Oh.
Didn't do it.
Stack up on the heads.
Not
Snake
gonna
trap.
lie. I'm gonna try and gag on the edge, repocket.
Spread.
On me.
Let's get a battle res on Grief.
It's just not gonna melt.
Dive bomb soon. Stack up on me.
You'll block it. You'll block it.
Snake trap.
He's gonna
Spread
be
out.
taking a lot of.
Grabbing the edge again, repocket. Okay, taunt off me. Taunted.
Man, how quickly I've
Alright, good job.
fallen.
Oh yes, talent. Good paladin drink it though.
We got the
Drink it,
paladin
man.
trinket?
That's the wrong Talon.
I saw a
Oh,
Talon, I
Hunter.
got all excited, and I was like, wait, no, that's his Hunter.
We're doing Void Reaver next.
Yeah, we're doing Warrior. Alright, let's go
Oh.
to VR. Let's make sure we get rebuffs out. Now that's pretty good.
Spotless building.
That is really good.
It says there's a chance you will gain up to. Sounds very RNG based.
We have to put best for these, right?
Yes.
Correct. Yep.
Oh, my bad.
Okay, where's the Devastator at?
It's coming.
He's coming back. Okay, just tank the Devastator up on the wall, spell reflect it. He does a melee knockback, so melee, make sure you're not getting punted into the next room.
Yeah, it's Hot Wings.
I think I can use that strat, right?
Yeah. But it'll have the same proc rate globally, so it doesn't matter how many mobs you're hitting.
Yeah, it's no Wrath scenarios, but it's pretty good.
Ow.
Well, that really hurts. Wow.
Oh. Fuck you.
Alright, you grab next.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're gonna pull X back here into the doorway here, so make sure healers are in line of sight of healing Rero. And Scoops is gonna tank his up near where Rero is. is right now. They have an arcane explosion. They'll raise their hands. Got like a 4-second cast. Just move out of it. It's pretty simple. Let's do it. Everyone else just positioned in between the two mobs.
Yeah, you don't want to pull that through the raid.
Maybe I do.
I don't think you had a choice.
Arcane explosion. Move out.
Oof. Get wrecked.
Should have had that stand gear on.
Arcane explosion.
You can't run a cycle. That's weird.
Yeah, vortex.
Somewhere in a boat.
So these are still going to Hooli for the next two.
So instead of pulling X through, I'm just gonna hold it in that doorway.
You just tank them on one wall and another, and then melee are just gonna have to be extra careful. Let's not have the run through and cleave again, or whatever the fuck happened.
That was awesome.
I mean, I kind of want to do it, but
I didn't do
It
it.
kills me.
All right,
fine with
we're
that.
on our way to Loot Reaver.
Everyone up
You know,
here, let's
Micro,
go.
if you'd had your inner fire on, you might have lived.
I did. I just have 7.2k health and was a little bit down.
That's it.
It's all the more you need. Telling you.
I have my sand gear with me, but
I outranged it. It's a miracle.
with these packs I shouldn't have to.
Arcane explosion. Arcane explosion.
Should probably be using my trinkets on these.
I mean, the 17k spell effect feels pretty nice.
Please roll fuck up.
What? Yeah,
What?
the overcharge or whatever he does. It's called overcharge.
Wow.
Yeah, one of the only times we get to use spell reflect in a raid. Alright, the pathing group, Devastator plus 2 Smiths. Just keep the Smiths CC. Do not touch them, whatever you do. They throw a fragmentation bomb. It's really nasty. Stuns everyone, does a 4k fire damage.
Pull him into this room.
Yeah, you want me to grab them or you got it?
I can get it.
Okay, go ahead.
Oops.
Am I on?
It's gonna take a lot of damage.
Just don't get punted into the other room, guys. Have your back facing towards the
Fragmentation. Whatever you call it. Sheep moon.
No cleaves. Just spam sheep.
Okay, sheep the Smiths, kill the robots.
What was Gold Wrath on?
It's got 30 seconds still.
Alright, here comes Diamond. So just stay spread out for these guys. Don't want the entire raid getting hit with a grenade.
Blind ending in 2.
Still diamond.
Oh, nice.
Keep moon cheap, please.
Oh, armor reduced too, huh? Stunnable.
Definitely do not want two of these guys active at the same time.
Stunnable and sheepable. Okay.
Should have dodged him.
Oh yeah. Should have my inner fire.
They can be stunned, by the way.
I forgot about that.
Alright.
Another vortex.
Yeah, another vortex.
Once your rebuffs are done, let's move in into the left. So we will be banishing the mechanics, circle and triangle, sheeping the smith, killing the devastator. We'll be tanking it like right here. This is corner melee. Melee, when you are attacking the devastator, make sure your back is pointed towards the wall here so you don't get punted out to the center of the room.
Yeah, the knockaway does like 12,000 damage.
That's 17k to me.
Yeah, it is physical.
Okay. Got a bowl.
Alright, get banishes out, sheeps out.
Banish those, sheep those. They're also stunnable. Kill the robots
You guys
first.
should be max ranging.
Okay.
He's gonna do that knockback, you guys are gonna die.
Clapped.
I got locked out. I got locked out of banish.
It's all good.
Can you get circle?
It's alright, one can be tanked. Alright, just get triangle next. Banish is breaking now. Spread out a bit for these. Go ahead and stun it.
Wow, no one died.
Alright, same deal. Just gonna tank the Devastator up here in this corner instead.
Kill the robot, banish the demons.
Need some heavy heals in the clothies here. Kill circle. Alright, so these are the ones with arcane explosions. We're gonna have to spread them out. Just take one.
Oh, Sentinels have arcane explosion. Devastators do not.
Scoop, just bring yours over here somewhere. Everyone else stand between and get CCs out.
Oh, I got a loot on that one.
Alright, here we go.
So watch out for the arcane explosions. Stand in between them. Arcane explosion.
What?
The Devastator?
Oh, these ones are
overcharge hits for 14k.
Yeah,
Okay.
bears can't reflect
I
it.
was watching videos PTR and they're just flat.
Well, like people on PTR also like
triangle.
They just CC the Smiths, which buff all these robots.
Just don't get too close to Void Reaver, please.
Why?
Poor
Nice
Mike,
game
bro.
set.
Oh.
I'm at 28%, bro.
You know, they sell PvP gear at the vendors now. Just saying.
Don't run up too close to that, Smith. Bring it back.
And it got doubled saw blades, bro. Or triple.
Alright, that's fine right there. Fucking dingus.
Getting a lot of vortex.
We get another.
Oh yeah.
Alright, the next one is going to go to a leather worker. So leather workers roll for the pattern.
Nice.
Nice.
69 should win automatically.
I think it did.
does, no matter what.
I think that just means he wins all the patterns.
Alright, so the pattern for Belt of Deep Shadow will go to Askleptos.
Good old ass clap. Alright, should be good enough. Here we go.
explosion.
Circle's up in 3.
Triangle's up.
No hunter hit.
Smith is coming up.
Alright, 4 hunters. It's pretty much on us to make sure we're not getting hit with arcane orbs tonight. We're each going to take a quadrant northeast, southwest. Everyone else is going to be standing in melee range. And by melee range, I mean directly under his feet. I don't mean like 10 yards away. Very important that everyone who is going in, which is everyone besides the hunters, we will do a countdown. We will follow the tanks in immediately as they start to move, and you will stack on top of them. So what's going to happen is all 3 tanks are going to fight for DPS or fight for threat, as he's going to constantly threat drop the tanks, just like Gridlord would. It means everyone has to manage their threat carefully. You're not going to have that extra 20% buffer because you're going to be, or most of us are going to be in melee range, so you're really going to have to be careful. No, you don't use Violent Badge on this. He's going to do the pounding attack like every 15 to 20 seconds, just massive but consistent AoE damage. It's very predictable. Just make sure you're topping off the raid after pounding, and make sure you keep the tanks alive. And hunters, make sure you are not dying to arcane orbs on the outside. Alright, positions for hunters. I'm going to have K here on the door side. I'm going to be over here on the... What side is this? South side, I guess. Jody, you'll be straight across from me where we fought the last trash pack, and Dravik, you will be going to it would be the west side. Let's make sure we are just dumping Mr. X into whatever the lowest threat tank is. So again, how this goes down, I'm going to mark scoops with a star. Everyone's going to stack with scoops, and then we're going to count it down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everyone besides the hunters is going to move directly into the center of the room, right under the boss. You're not going to stop for anything, because if you are at range and he starts casting Arcane Orb, what's going to happen is the entire melee stack is going to get hit with Arcane Orb. Everyone's going to get silenced for 5 seconds, and we're going to wipe. Hunters, we have to make sure we don't get hit at all, because not only do we get silenced and take like 5 to 6k arcane damage, but we get snared as well, so there's a good chance if we get targeted by another Arcane Orb, we're not going to be able to dodge it. That is the entire fight.
Yep, stack up in the middle. Don't get hit by arcane orbs.
Any questions?
Hunters run around.
Let's make sure we are consumed up.
I feel like we gotta... Don't we have to move out of melee though?
Where am I standing? Okay.
Can I get another Hellstone?
Oh yeah, you know what? That's a good idea. We should get Hillstones. Everyone pick one up. Alright, if you are not a hunter, you should be standing with Scooped. Just make sure we don't aggro them when we, yeah, there you go. Alright, ready, check, go now. You guys just make sure you're minding your threat and staying under all 3 tanks. That means you gotta hold up, and you gotta hold up.
I mean, or you could just tank them for a little bit until you die.
Is also an option. Alright, countdown going out. Everyone in together. Do not stop, all stack on top of each other. Let's go.
We're parry-acing the Shadow Varger.
Alright, just need more rage. You guys can stand behind it.
It's bloodlust.
Say 3 tanks.
Knocked.
Who's the next tank up?
Grief Pain.
Grief Pain.
Yeah, I'm seeing that too. Just
Hell
check.
no.
Just don't get knocked, you'll be fine. Dodge all the knockaways. Also, your threat's high enough now, you might get knocked and off the threats. So.
Think it just dodged.
Yeah, you might dodge a couple by now. And even if you get knocked, you're still gonna have it by a pretty big margin. Have it for one more knock. It's on me.
Riveting, I'm sure this is just riveting. Oh, we're gonna fucking nail it. Okay, so we just heal through it.
Easy fight.
Easy. Felsteel Warhelm. Not great.
What a helm.
It's a piece of shit.
Who needs meta sockets anyway?
This token is cursed.
Alright, Void Reaver. What does that turn into? Hit 41.
Shoulders go to Wivers for tank with highest PR.
Yeah, I don't think I want that yet.
Alright, let's go do Solarian.
Is this the fight where I just stand there?
Sure is.
Stand around and look pretty.
Engaging gameplay.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna pass on that. Solarian, what's Solarian got? Pants. I mean, I guess I got gloves I could have put in place. It would just be better. Plus 6 is 22, plus... Yeah, they're just better.
Let's grab these pads as soon as they get here.
That's probably better though, because I need the hit.
Yeah, off tank the Legionnaires in the corner and just burn down the Asher. That's over. So you guys, make sure we're max ranging here. You don't want to get whirlwinded by the Legionnaires. Just move back to me to range DPS.
Bump down this way a little bit, pocket. Or hit the melee right there.
It's because he's the Lord, you can't steal from him.
Just too regal.
You know what'd be nice right now? You can see some patterns drawn.
Imagine.
That's a Tuesday, Wednesday thing, and it's just shitty boots.
You're asking for way too much. Weapons from Alar, patterns.
What's Solarian
Did anyone
got?
pick up the Hunter trinket?
Yeah, I think Mike
Has
did, right?
resistance.
Ah, okay, that makes sense.
What?
Spell damage
With
48.
10 KP, 100
That
trinket.
sucks. That's terrible.
Oh, it was.
Why would I
Where
ever
that?
want that?
Gonna pull the...
Yeah, pull the little guys. This is just an AoE pack, I believe, for the most part.
Squire.
Like, who made that item? That's terrible.
Yeah, Scoops will pull out Skull and X and Pocket is gonna
Trousers,
pull the other stuff.
trousers.
Let's put him in a
Pocket
corner.
pick it first, then
Ethereum
just-
life staff.
Yeah,
Wand
the
of
pocket
Forgotten
pole.
Star.
Or... Yeah.
That's pretty big. Same hit, more damage, extra crit. That's pretty big.
But I guess
We
could
should master
tank
spell
them.
those.
You guys can max range the casters there. We're not getting blasted with things.
I like it. Gives me range.
We're not killing them.
Can you range those?
Yeah, you can range.
That pattern.
Heyo.
But it's the same boots we always get. See what happens when you ask.
Fucking man.
That sigh.
Can we roll on that?
Healing tailors?
Yeah, just hit
I would like that.
Oh, it's
Well,
BOP.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
guys
correct.
keep in mind that the item that is crafted is BOP, so if you take that, it is for you and you alone.
I mean, I'll take it for off spec, but yeah, passed otherwise.
Anyway, Scoop's tank skull where he's at. I'll pull X to the right.
You guys
There
just
you go,
watch out
Micro.
for Arcane Explosion.
Heyo.
Congrats.
Yeah. Alright, let's go.
One response is tail.
Well, it's BOP, man.
Yeah. But if anybody else is like tail.
Only requires Primal Nethers, by the way.
Micro doesn't have those.
Wasn't where Priest could get them.
I
They were
turned all
sold
mine
for like
into
150 a long time
the
ago.
leg enchants. Hey.
Arcane Explosion.
other one.
Sorry, I had food in mouth.
He's a winner.
Special.
Metal facial.
No, I had to go use the bathroom, so I was running back up.
It's another AoE pick.
You can either run into him, pocket, or pull him back here. It's up to you.
I'll run into him and keep him away from everybody else.
Heads up.
Here we go.
How many people forgot the rebuff with Ashton Cow when they died on LR, by the way?
Make sure you dispel him. Also, he gets stacks of debuffs that make those ads hit way harder.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Just like every time I try to range that AoE, can't heal. It's weird.
Yeah, it's mostly for caster DPS. As a healer, you're probably just gonna get fucked. Alright, there's a couple of pathing groups in here, 3 mobs.
There's one coming around to the left.
Just burn down the Nether Scryer or the Astromancer Lord and tank the Legionnaires in the corner. It's the Whirlwind.
Jump melee.
These will mind control.
So if You'll pull yours away from the door so the weapons aren't hitting melee.
Oh. I'm gonna wreck you guys.
They really like mind control in this expansion.
Oh, I'm gonna kill some. Oh.
If I get threatened in chat, does that mean I have the right to turn on them and kill them while they're in seed?
I'm in seed.
So Huli on the Solarian, when he gets a 20% phase 3 hits, that's when you fear.
Okay.
I'm not sure how long the fight is, honestly, so I'd say yeah, you should.
It's gonna be like 5 minutes probably.
Yeah, so do in the middle of the fight, and then I'll do the second one.
Okay.
Alright, one more of those, then AoE packs.
We'll just fight them out here. Pulling them in.
Okay, let's get some every shaman. Just drop a tremor totem out here. I want anyone to get feared into the boss or into these side packs. Because there will be mind controls more than likely.
And then do we want to use healer
Like
shams
cool.
to interrupt the heal?
Resistant taunt.
Oh, but it comes up. Just taunt them back whenever you can.
Was that you, Malazzo?
I almost regretted that.
The fear, yeah.
It's like,
I
oh,
got
no.
you. Are these the younglings?
See, this is what I'd expect to see a raid's DPS meter look like. You got warlocks and hunters at the top, some mages, maybe an Ellie shaman, and then like all your melees and shit
Well,
are
we
down
have to
here.
beat
So you
pocket.
got 2
So we
rogues
got
and a
the paladin
warrior.
pole. And then you're gonna run back around this corner.
Like that's
can
about
just
what I'd
misdirect.
expect it to be. I mean, even these enhancement
Easier
shamans
that
are way
way.
down here.
I mean, it helps if he has the consecrate out here too, though.
Yeah. Everyone else, you're gonna want to back up away from the tank spot.
Yeah.
So you can max range everything so you're not getting blasted on the way in.
Don't AoE until everything's on pocket.
Alright, here they come.
I don't know why ours doesn't look
Make
like
sure
that
we're
vintage.
dispelling pocket here.
Because that's absolutely what it should look like.
Let us know, Pocket, when you're good to go.
It's done.
It's on.
It's fine. I got him.
Okay, good.
It's time to vampires.
What? I want you to parse.
Our GTFO is not saying that there's a rate of fire, but there is.
I'm just standing in it to stand in it.
The Solarian in a long time.
Same
I
deal.
haven't done
just
that
different
fight
times.
in a long ass time.
we can get some more boot patterns.
Go ahead and pull when you're ready, Pocket.
Alright, here they come.
I'm gonna care for you.
Alright, go for it.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I'm stunned in the middle of all of them.
Either get resisted or I can affect you.
I don't know. Probably got resisted.
That's how the warlocks move. They're thirsty for their seed.
Okay.
let's do it.
We are almost there. We are almost at Solarian. Promise.
Stunned.
Oh, Pocket's down.
Oh, shit.
Haunted them.
Let's get some frost traps down, please.
Just wait for
They're off
seed.
of me.
You gotta wait for
I think
it.
they're
5
going
minute
for healing.
cooldown.
Okay.
Let's make
shield,
sure we
shield
have-
wall, shield wall.
Make sure we have a soul stone out.
Don't die, micro.
I think it's
Die safe, micro.
you know,
Oh,
like
shit.
we can do
We,
it?
No.
Okay, I'm good.
They're on a few of
I died.
them, but
oh,
I think I got double soul stone. I don't know. I heard 2 go off. Not sure if it was on the same person.
Try to sack them up so they die.
We got it.
just had to sacrifice micro.
I'm guessing it was the,
For it.
guessing it was a debuff, right?
Ah, nice.
That is a nice
Shoulders.
shoulder
Oh.
piece.
Yeah, we got 2 epics, huh?
I don't know
And
about
some
those
gloves.
gloves, though.
what did we get? Bark Gloves of the Ancient Wisdom?
Oh, those looked over
I
here
think-
too.
I think like the bottom of these platforms are LOS potentially.
Yeah, I was gonna say a little.
Oh,
Oh, yo, there it
here,
is.
So next time.
can you
Alright,
heal me while I'm standing right here?
I'll wear that.
Although I guess I'm
Uh,
taller.
It looks like you can.
Yeah, like if I was halfway down, I can't. Like,
Yeah, like right now.
it's a weird.
Yeah, I'll
spot.
wear that.
Alright, Scoop and Riru. You guys have fun here.
Sweet. think I can wear that right now. What is it? What am I at? 12.76.
Okay, so this is a 3-phase fight, but it's
Yeah,
pretty
those are just
simple.
better.
This is the way we're going to be using 2 soakers for the Wrath of the Astromancer debuff. So she casts an ability on random raid member. It can be anyone. It's called Wrath of the Astromancer. And after you get it, 10 seconds
I need
later, it's
gems
going to
then.
bounce off you to the next nearest target. And then you are going to be left with a debuff that increases damage taken, or arcane damage taken. So the way we're going to circumvent this and not have it bounce around the entire raid is we're going to have 2 tanks going to be standing off the side. They're going to be max arcane resistance.
really how I wanna
every
do
time
that?
someone gets a Wrath of the Astromancer debuff, they are going to run over to the 2 tanks who are going to be stacked directly on top of each other. You're going to stand about 5 yards away from them, not directly on top of them, about 5 yards away from them. Make sure they are the closest people to you, and you're going to let your debuff bounce off to them.
Still got my 2-piece.
And then you're going to run back into the raid
Hat and
continue
legs.
DPS.
13.5.
And the 2 tanks just going to stand there the
12 and a
entire
half.
fight while we drop debuffs on them, so we don't have to worry about it. She does not have an aggro table during phase 1, so range DPS, all DPS are free to just go all out. She can, if she's in melee range of you and she turns around and is targeting you for arcane missiles.
I mean,
there
that
are times
actually
she
looks
could
pretty
swing at you,
fucking
so
cool.
if you are
Not
in
gonna
melee
lie.
range of her clothies, you might want to back out of melee range, but otherwise you can all stay stacked up on top of each
That
other.
looks pretty fucking good.
So the positioning will be like the entire raid's going to be stacked up on that lip of that inner platform there, and the 2 tanks are going to be about 15 to 20 yards off to the left side, standing on top of each other there. We get Wrath of the Astromancer, we run over to the 2 tanks, drop off our debuff, run back over to the raid stack. So phase 2, she's going to disappear. She's going to spawn a group of like 20 little ads that Pocket is going to pick up. Hunters are going to drop frost traps to slow them down to give time for Pocket to pick them up. Just blast them with AoE. And then 2 priests are going to spawn, and Solarian's going to respawn. We have to burn down the priests and interrupt them, or they will heal Solarian.
Yeah, those
Pocket will
shoulders
also
are
be
nice.
trying to tank,
Honestly, they're real
priests.
nice. They're almost as
Don't
good
worry
as the
about
tier
trying to tank
shoulders.
Solarian herself. She's not tankable until
And I got them
50%.
for, what, half price because it was an upgrade?
I will say for like little ads, like and
Right.
Tuesday, Wednesday, as long as the traps are placed properly, I can just blow them up.
Full value is 109
It's tanky.
GP. I got it for 54.5.
So at 20%,
I mean, that's
she's going to turn
worth
into
it.
a giant void walker, and she's
They're
going
not
to do nothing
biz. I
but
think
do
the
fear
tier shoulders are
and
biz.
melee damage to the tank, which is
Like,
going to
those are
so
plenty
20%
good for right
happens,
now.
The rate gets wiped. We stop DPS. We allow Pocket to pick it
For
up.
significantly less
Keep Fear Ward on Pocket,
points.
and then we just burn it down. That's it. Have to
I gotta
keep
get some
healing
gems
the,
and an enchant
arcane
in that.
soakers during this time.
Is the fear raid wide or is it just on tanks?
Because that puts me at, what, 13.5, but I'm in the
Might
Ellie
be.
Shaman group, so I really
No, I
only need
actually don't know.
13. But that leaves me at
So-
12.5 if I had
In phase
an
2, I should
enchant
just
on
pop
that, and
Fear Ward on
gems, I
Pocket?
would be over the 13.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that should be fine.
Okay.
Everyone come
Or
over here to
even
Max,
on
use your button.
that if I had the Spell Strike enchant. What is that? What does that take? Greater Planers, Dust, 2 shards. Okay, can do that. I have those mats sitting around, I'm sure.
So where you stand here?
You know what? I'm putting it on right now.
So nobody needs Sal for this, or
Technically, you need it for last phase, but
Cool, I gained 1,000 HP.
Awesome.
I would highly advise you guys to use stamina gear on this. If you're wearing something like Primal Mooncloth, it's got no stamina. It's not a good idea here, because once you get targeted with arcane missiles, you're going to take 3 shots guaranteed. It's going to do a lot of fucking damage to you. If you've got that debuff from Wrath of the Astromancer on you, it's going to do even more. I'm talking like 7,000 plus damage, and that's without the debuff.
Yeah, healers, if see who it's targeted, target works really well. You could potentially say.
Yeah, you guys are going to have to be couple healers at least are going to have to be dedicated to healing
Why
directly
is that?
off Solarian. You got to be
Okay.
really quick on that.
It's just that the text is overwriting
Especially
itself.
when, whatever that AoE thing is comes out.
Blinding light.
Yeah. It's a nice additional burst of damage.
Burst.
Alright, one more ready check.
Yeah, pretty cheap for the spell hit to gloves. I don't know which gloves I'm supposed to use though. Do I use Hand Wraps of Flowing Thought with the proper gems and enchant, or do I use Void Heart with Spell Strike enchant?
We are just going to pop Bloodlust.
I mean, I think
as soon as
ideally
everyone's
you want to
positioned,
wear
we'll call for it.
4-piece Void Heart, but we just haven't seen
And
the
just lay it
chest in
towards ours,
forever, and now we're not running Magtherin anymore,
Alright,
so
cool
it's like,
timer going
what
out.
are we gonna
Everyone
do?
follow me up.
Probably nothing. Probably never gonna see it, so
5, 4,
I don't know.
3, 2.
Actually, Pocket, go ahead and go out first. Follow Pocket in.
2-5 head, okay.
It's Bloodlust. Let's get some Sunders on her too.
EA's up.
Let's pump it, let's pump. There we go, that's a pump.
Wrath on Shiner. Run over to the tanks, run over to the tanks.
Good.
Okay, so we got a raid stack. They stand over there.
Alright,
That's
next
it?
phase should be now.
That's all they gotta do.
Ish. Yep, here we go. Yeah, it's gonna frost trap out. Just blow these heads up.
Wait for it.
Priest and boss are necked. Try to take
Wow,
the priest,
they
interrupt
just
the
died
priest as
like
well.
nothing. I thought that used to be hard. I remember when that was
Mark
hard.
Skull.
Why can't I do anything?
The other priest. Alright, let's get if we need a Bowder Resin Flower, let's do it. I'm not sure if it's safe for you.
Just on your guys' face like that, you gotta move back a little bit.
Yeah, don't stand next to her if she moves into us. Alright, frost traps. Blow these heads up.
So like I was saying, is it safe for me to actually get out of form and res?
Not exactly sure. Right now, maybe.
Problem is, we have to time Pocket or Flower standing up.
Right. Kill the priest.
So do you want my rhythm or not?
Yeah.
I got 2 seconds.
Is it safe to accept?
Wow, they just... I don't even know why I'm putting
Wrath
dots
on
up.
Gera.
It's running away really quickly.
Right, should be safe now.
Oh, you got the thing. Flower, move over here. Move back, move back. That's on micro.
Micro's got Wrath.
It went away, right?
Yeah, you're good.
Push her to 20.
Hill, you might need to reapply.
That's fine, I'll get it.
If not, I can get it.
Might have to do
I'll
another
get it.
ad phase. Alright, stop DPS, stop DPS. Let Pocket pick it up. Let Pocket pick it up. Get a fear one on Pocket.
Got him. I got him.
Let's go.
Which also I don't think wipes threat, actually.
Didn't seem like it on the threat table.
Doesn't, no.
No threat wipe when you're moving into phase 3. Okay, good to know. Good to know.
A difficult fight.
It is raid wide.
Yeah, this is extraordinarily easy.
Good job.
Easy. Kind of not prepared for this.
Fan braces of ending. Wildstorm, Worldstorm
I was
gauntlets.
expecting it to be more difficult.
I think those are supposed to be Bis Feral Druid right there.
Well, you gotta think. We're bringing in a lot of experience from the Tuesday, Wednesday raid right now.
Yes, thank you all.
Okay, so let's note that strategy for Solarian. 2 tanks over there, so they just bounce it back and
Alright,
forth.
we've
If you
got
get it, you run to
over
those 2
an hour
tanks until you
left.
don't have it,
We
and then you
have
run away.
Tidewalker up in SSC,
Easy.
so
High Loot Stromancer, that's right.
we are
That's what I'm
going to
talking
do that
about.
once loot goes out.
Cool.
Man,
You can hang around
this
anything
is
if you're not
really
rolling,
weird.
you can just
Like,
fucking
we
go.
seem to be able to just absolutely
fast?
cheese the mechanics in here, and this doesn't make any
No,
sense,
we're gonna go
honestly. Like, we're able to just stack on Void Reaver and just eat the ground pounds. I mean, when we did this on private server, I mean, like, maybe private server isn't Blizzard Classic. Like, it's not exactly the
Lazo,
same
do
as
we need to
Blizzard
hang
has always
around
had it. It's not
absolutely,
maybe true
or
to
will we
life.
just go to SSC and
But
we'll
I
do that?
feel like private server kind of gives a better
we're gonna
experience
just go to
because it
SSC.
forces you to actually do the mechanics. It's kind of like having
Assuming you're
a
not rolling
heroic
this.
raid where
Yeah,
if you're
it's
not
all
doing the
over
mechanics,
SSC.
you just straight up wipe. You're just gonna get
So we
clapped.
gotta-
If you're
we
not
gotta
moving
clear
out of Void Reaver
Warlocks, and then it's just time.
during the
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Wait, what?
At the
Wait, what's
beginning, it
this?
wasn't
What?
that bad.
This one has a loot on it. But like, if you're not doing the mechanics, if you could just skip the mechanics, then
Type
what's
it
the
off
point,
out of
right?
the
Like,
I agree.
I mean, I have no idea if that's true to original Blizzard, because like I didn't actually do this raid in original TBC TBC original, like, so I don't know that, but that doesn't feel like it's in the
Right back
spirit
again.
of how that fight is supposed to
rough day.
work. Well, people were bad, right? So, like, yeah, DPS was a lot lower, threat was a lot lower. I mean, things like that were a lot worse, like just that kind of play style. But like playing on private server, the mechanics are just more punishing. Like, if you didn't do one of the mechanics, like, get wrecked. For like the Void Reaver one, that's a perfect example. If you just stack in the middle on Void Reaver, that's an instant wipe. If you keep the entire raid in there, there's no way they could have healed through it on private server, and it was designed that way. Like, they tweaked it to do exactly that, because otherwise you can just ignore the mechanic and heal through it like we did.
It's gonna be a weird question, but I'm trying to go
And similarly, you really have to wait for those ads to spawn on Solarian, and then you have to like wait for the threat to be established before you can really open up AoE. Otherwise, you're gonna pull with Seed of Corruption, and it's just gonna kill you. And I think that's exactly
It
what
is 38024.
used to happen on private server, because I think the tweak was that the ads just had a lot more life. They just had a lot more hit points.
Yeah, made it weak core just in case.
So it forces you to do the mechanics a little bit differently. Like, that was a joke, honestly. Like, I just started seeding right away, and they were basically dead before they got to us. It was like, whatever. It's a joke. And I think the way you're supposed to have to do the Wrath of the Astromancer debuff is that you're supposed to have to move out by 10 yards so that it doesn't bounce to the next person, because every bounce is just a shitload of damage. Even if you have 2 tanks stacked on each other bouncing the debuff back and forth, like the strat that we just used there, it wouldn't work. It wouldn't work at all. So I'm a little surprised that they allow us to do that stuff, because that seems like defeating the mechanics.
That's what I got here, yeah.
Oh, right.
You want the actual thing that puts him in a bubble, right?
Oh, whatever. I'll get it later.
The buff, the debuff that gets put on them. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll get them later. Suppose I got that. I could just slap in there.
Don't die to the elevator.
Looks like SSC is salted. Well, I don't know. I didn't make the call. I thought we were going to go through Kael'thas. I guess not, though. I guess we're going to go get Morogrim and then do Vash? I'm not real sure why we're doing that, honestly. I don't really know why. Was not expecting that, so who knows. I'll have to fix my gear and enchants and gems and stuff after raid. I haven't really done a whole lot of as far as like gemming and enchanting and stuff is on this character. Like 2 blue gems. Do I not have 2 blue gems right now? Oh shit.
Is anybody at the bottom of the elevator?
Don't risk it. No.
Water's safe, by the way, so if you want to cut across, you can do that. Just make sure when we are, when there's a left path and the right path towards the Leo and Tidewalker, that we're taking the left path, because right path is going to have trash.
That was super close.
See ya.
Later.
What? I have feathers. I'm fine.
Yeah, Webers, did you parachute?
Intercept.
Nope, everybody's
It didn't
out.
work. I was saying it didn't go off.
Alright, take away ZP.
Okay, bye.
Do we have people outside to get Louis?
Yeah, sorry about that. I had to go to the bathroom. Webers, did you fail the elevator again?
Turns out you can't intervene in time.
So, fun fact, if you slow fall, you'll fall through the elevator.
Oh wait.
Yeah, but you won't die.
Oh no, I did. I fell through the elevator.
Oh, you hit the elevator and
Hey, it takes
slow
away
fall
your
disengage or
slow fall,
something?
No, I went through it. It just kept going. Can someone res me at the elevator, please? If you're here. If you're not, I'll just go back.
I was gonna say levitate works.
You're 2 for 2, Vent.
I know, I love it.
I wish I could res, yep. But I can't.
I'll run back, it's fine.
Whatever. I'll just fix it after. I'm not super concerned about it. I'll figure it out.
Okay, so, lesson learned, I'm just not even gonna bother.
Did I have blue gems in here? I did have blue gems in
I was
there.
like,
That's
oh,
what
I'm so
happened.
slick, I'm just gonna slow fall, catch the elevator on the way back up, and look cool doing it, and then it passed by me, and I went, uh-oh.
You know, if Webers you take that, you might die again. Oh,
Go
nope.
for it. I was concerned that might happen, but
What
I
happens
took
if
it anyway.
you summon somebody on the elevator?
Bad things.
Thank you. Thank you.
Can't say that I wasn't slightly hoping that it would just res me midair.
I thought that's what was gonna happen actually.
Kind of what I thought would happen too, but
I marked the Colossus with Moon. Speak careful.
That mark is not proportionate to his body at all. What the hell?
Don't stand under there.
Will they actually crush you?
No.
I think so.
No.
So after Earthquake, Pocket is healing creature, right?
no, he's gonna heal a warlock because warlocks take more
warlock.
healing,
Okay.
and also because you guys are gonna be healing creatures. So
The
It's
goal
just
is to
like-
make sure that you guys aren't sniping whoever his target is. So if he's healing creature and you guys are all healing creature, then it's probably gonna have his heal sniped.
Because after Earthquake, we gotta like cool off the heals for like 2 seconds.
yeah,
He gets
well,
healed
one
up.
person should be healing is creature, and if there's graves, I guess you can do graves.
Big brain. He takes away one of their buffs and gives them blessing of light.
No.
But like what I'm asking is like after Earthquake and the Murlocs come out, how long till heals needed?
Once
Like,
the
we-
murlocs are like in melee, you can start healing again. Or, I mean, Pocket can probably tell you when he has to run on him too.
Yeah, it's run back. Or don't run forward, I should say.
Okay, yep, I guess I gotta fix that afterward because I need the
Yeah,
spell. I can get
also
spell crit
is,
and
uh,
3% crit damage
We
with
have
my
two
current
shaman
gear setup, so there's really no reason not to do that right now.
Should help a bunch.
I'll have to fix it and
Wow,
get
Green
enchants
Bay's
and
really
shit
sticking it to Detroit, man.
afterward.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Where am I gonna get a second blue,
34-17.
that Colossus is coming up.
I think we could take him.
You
Good
got
luck,
this,
I'll be
come on.
over here,
Guess
I'll
I could
watch.
stick a blue there, like a purple there.
Just another week in the NFC.
Or there. That's not great.
And you're still almost
That's not
13 minutes left in
ideal.
the fourth quarter, too.
Not ideal. It's not what you want to see. Yeah, because like I guess my shit just doesn't have very many slots on it. Doesn't have very many. Doesn't have very many sockets on it. I mean, I guess what I'd probably do is I'd probably do a purple and a green in there. Oof, that sucks.
So if we get this guy down,
Or I could do 2 greens.
It does.
and that'll be putting us in the top 10 or like top 8 or something.
Yeah, I was looking. Not a lot of guilds got to 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of 3-day groups.
I don't know. I don't like it.
The time
A lot of the top people.
I don't like
put
it.
in like 6 hours a day, like to get one dungeon down type thing.
That's
Yeah.
insane.
I also did it on PTR.
Right, they practice on PTR, they did a lot of trash skips. Like, the trash itself is the most time-consuming part of this tier. Feels like.
Well, at least the trash has good stuff.
Oh, actually, total guilds, it peaks at 8, and then most of them can't get to 9.
Well, right after this, I'm gonna have to go do all the Brewfest stuff because I really want to pick up those extra trinkets that, like, just like the Frost Lord Ahun stuff. Like, you can effectively get 41 badges if you pick up one of those trinkets, but since they aren't the same trinket as the trinkets that are already the badge trinkets, you could wear both of them. Like, I think that's what Ventari is doing. So, like, if we inspect Ventari... Oh, he's still got a riding crop on. But he had Bloodlust Brooch, and he had the one that's identical to Bloodlust Brooch on it at the same time. So it's 144 static AP. Just static. You just get 144 AP.
Can you
And then you get 40 seconds continuous of 278 attack power. Like, that is super duper good. Holy shit, that's good. Like, that might be better than Dragon Spine Trophy. I'm not really sure. You'd have to run some sims on it, but like, holy fuck, that's good. Actually, I should probably tell him.
I need Rend and Oni.
Gross.
Yo, when's the next heart?
I do not miss world buffs at all.
Alright, let's get these guys. Remember, keep grounding totems down for the MC. Distract them.
Similarly, like, I could effectively have double Icon of the Silver Crescent, so that's double 43 passive spell power. I mean, Quag's Eye is super duper good, though. I don't know. I don't know if I need that, but I wouldn't mind doing that.
Don't get too close, you'll eat the Shadow Nova. That thing right there. Alright, watch out for spell reflect.
Can't reflect a Hellfire.
What's that?
I think we're wiping.
Okay. Same pool.
Rivers, that 2-step bonus is pretty nice.
Oh yeah, a whole one block. Good pull pockets. Oh.
Don't kill Hellcat.
If I wanted to, she feared me.
Oh, put the regular potions or your SSC potions back on your bar.
Should let everyone have a nice surprise when they die or can't find their mana.
Just grab one whenever you can.
Yeah, it's great. Let pocket grab it. Maybe. The circle should be back next. The left side group. Pull back. Yeah, we got two.
Oh boy. Alright. Let Pocket get aggro.
Go for it.
Kill that Depth Seer.
I went for it.
Parry my normal strike.
Kill the other one.
There's two.
Oh, fucked.
Oh shit.
I'd come help, but I've been rooted for 12 seconds.
Just resist my attack.
Two target seed? No, there were 3 targets there. There were 3 targets when I was seeding. No, I'm not a complete fool. Come on. Give me a little credit. There were 3 targets. It just didn't show up all the nameplates.
Depths are there.
And then I ran in and did the Hellfire on the thing. No.
So the warrior was killing people.
apparently for packs like this and for Hyjal, I guess one of the best things that you could get is Prism of Inner Calm, because that will keep you alive to do a whole lot more Seed of Corruption on trash. You'd disequip it, you'd swap it out as soon as you get to like a boss or a single target, but while you're doing Seed, apparently Prism of Inner Calm is super good. Super duper good is what I hear. Oh my god, this is going to take forever. They don't have any AoE left. Yeah, I always thought the Prism Inverter Calm was kind of trash. I thought that was like pretty useless for almost everybody except maybe a Fury Warrior because they don't have an aggro drop. They don't have a threat drop. And then somebody was like, Seed of Corruption, and I was like, oh, actually that makes a lot of sense. And they were like, yep, save your EP, save your points if you're doing like a GDK, like a DKP guild or whatever. If you're using any kind of point system, save them for that. And I was like, huh, interesting. They're like, yeah, you're gonna end up doing, it's gonna be a huge DPS increase because you can go so much harder and you can spam so many more seeds without pulling aggro. Like it's a huge DPS increase. And I was like,
right now.
very interesting. So I think I'm gonna go for that. I think I'm gonna go for it. I don't know.
It's ridiculous.
I mean, I can't really imagine why not. Because if we're talking about like shit that I should get, it's like Vestments of the Sea Witch, right? Like that's not realistically going to happen because there's no way that I have a higher PR. There's no way that I have a higher ratio than all of the other casters because I'm sure everybody wants that thing. All the mages, warlocks, shadow priests, anybody who casts spells is going to want that because it's so goddamn good. Just like anybody who's melee at all, tanks, rogues, fury warriors, arms warriors, enhancement shamans, anybody who's melee wants this thing because it's so goddamn good. So what am I really saving it for? I don't know. Ring of Endless Coils could be good. Prism Inner Calm would be dope. Oh right, we want to do this. Okay, let's bump him. And then we'll pop Flask close to the boss. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. I guess I could do it now. Everybody else have Flask running? You got a Flask on, you got a Flask on. I'll watch what Simulacra does, because his Flask will be up in a minute. How long you got at? 6 minutes? That should be through this trash. Yeah, I'll watch what Simulacra does. Coldwing's got a Flask on. Urkamerd, he's got a Flask on. Zelana has a Flask of Supreme Power on. I don't know. I'm not exactly as flush with gold as I have been in the past. Because I just spent a shitload of gold on epic flying and a bunch of other crap for my druid. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing yet. We'll figure it out. Maybe that would be the way to go. We'll just pop a Flask anyway. Pop a Flask anyway. It's 65 gold. That's like 4 quests. So you played private server, eh, Xavier? D3 Xavier? What private servers were you on? Were you playing TBC exclusively? Were you on any of the vanilla servers? Were you on Light's Hope? Did you meet me there? Did you play with any of my friends who are like over in, what, Crispy? And who else is still playing? I don't know. friends with played with a bunch of the guys in Bipolar at the start of Classic.
Slug the wall.
On Herod. I have some friends in, what is it, Mutants over on Fairlina. Crispy on Fairlina. A bunch of those guys are my buddies. Well, so I got some friends on, I think it's White Mane. I think I got some friends on White Mane. I don't even know what guild he's playing with.
Let's go grab these now.
I don't even know what guild Zeth is playing with.
Let's kill a depths here.
I wish I had like an AoE curse. How cool would that be? The trouble is, the seed's just not very mana efficient. Like, it's a lot. Wish I had better mana return. Oh! They found me. I don't know how, but they found me. Big money.
So positioning is going to be mostly the same. We're gonna bring him out just a little more though. Want to make sure that we are kiting the Murlocs like right into his hitbox, so we can cleave off him with seed and fire nova and all that.
Yeah.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have his.
Let's take a look at what they do here, because they're using a different strat than we're using in Vintage. If anybody's watching, I see we got 4 people watching. If anybody from Vintage is watching, check this strat out, because it's going to be a little bit different than what we've been using. They're going to tank him like here, so that his butt is right here, and we're going to have the Murlocs here. We're going to have everybody right here.
Don't have to move to drop fire novas.
Everybody's going to be right in the same spot, and the seeds will hit his butt.
Yeah, we're taking him like right where I'm at currently.
Okay, yeah, because that's how I normally thought it would be. And then when the globs come out, or whatever they're called, then you move them. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I mean, it can be done either way.
So like on this fight, that Prism of Intercom would be really useful, because you're going to be putting out so many seeds on all these little Murlocs, and I would definitely have it equipped for this fight. For sure, for sure. That's how I always die on this fight, is that I pull aggro on the ads, and then they come and smack me.
Do we want to open up a little sooner on AoE?
Yeah, I think it's great. I tested.
All right, Margrim, what do we got here? Is there anything worth getting here? No, I just got those trash shoulders. Those trash shoulders are really good. Right? 16, 16, 39.
Alright, let's consume up.
What's it, 20, 25, 18? So you get 16. So you'd have a little more spell power, a little less crit. No, you wouldn't want that.
Let's get some.
I mean, they do look like the tier 5 shoulders, and that's fucking cool, but those look pretty good too.
Yeah.
Oh. Sundered Souls tank ring, healing ring, melee, healing wand, weird ass PvP neck.
I want everyone dumping misdirects into scoops. I'll take the first one, and you guys just rotate through it. Or just keep doing that throughout the entire fight.
Yeah, so I don't think there's actually anything that I want out of here.
You
I
good,
think
Micro?
those shoulders that I just picked up are probably better than these. I don't know, you could customize them a little more. You could get the veiled gems in there, so they're 4 hit 5 spell damage. So I guess you could get an extra 14, brings you to 53 spell damage, 8 hit, 16 crit. I mean, I need the hit, and that crit's nice. That's more hit than if I gem 2 8-hit gems in there. I don't know. It makes sense to me.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Everyone move behind Tidewalker. Get those Mr. Egg. It's bloodless now.
Yeah, so we're tanking him just like right here in the middle, because if you're behind him, like there's no cleave or anything, all there is the tidal wave in front of him, so as long as everybody's behind him, it doesn't really matter.
Heal everybody up.
Cross traps.
And then they got the consecrate there, and then he redrops it here.
Okay, go for it. Wandering through.
What am I doing? Fuck, I'm using the wrong button. And then he's kiting him through.
Walk in second again.
Another earthquake soon.
Water grave. I got one healer down here at the bottom of the ramp dealing with the water graves. Yep, I mean, it's basically the way I've ever done it.
This frost traps in.
5 seconds on grave.
Frost traps.
Did I resist the damage, or were there just heals incoming on me? Okay, so we're going to stay on the boss, on boss, on boss. Second consecrate. Stay on boss until they call it. Okay, and go.
Heal, heal.
Edie, you able to get up?
I don't have a fade on this model.
I got it.
Let's go ahead.
And he's running him around, he's kiting him around. Frost traps all over the fucking place. So they're all slow.
Flower, if you can get Tylak up.
Water grave couple is just gonna run away now.
Yeah, I don't know if that's actually better. Might be more efficient because you don't have to tap.
Earthquake soon. Falling behind.
Yeah, okay, that's not good.
Trap down.
Fade didn't work.
Nope, we gotta wait, we gotta wait.
Heal.
They're coming for the healers. Pocket's got him. AoE. Refreshing frost trap.
Yeah, Pocket got graved.
Alright,
Clap.
It's a wipe.
Clapped.
Just
I
feel
mean,
way
that
behind.
seems to work. We just need a lot more damage. Okay, that was probably my bad. I probably need to step that up a little bit.
Probably because we lost Tylak early on.
25 super sappers. Yeah, that'd do a bunch. Big ol' sapper boom, baby. Warrior is engineering. My warrior is, but not my warlock.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, the Murlocs, the other side definitely were on healers, like, every time.
You want me to pop up?
Yeah, do we have a soul stun out? Prefer if we have a soul stun out, we use that.
I don't think we do.
Alright, go ahead and pop then. Just one.
Yeah, it didn't seem my my healing that I pop on warlocks didn't seem like it was doing as much full presence with this time right now.
What are these guys talking about?
So yeah, remember, the only person who should be getting heals after an earthquake would be scoops or watery grave targets. We give a couple globals for Pocket to throw a couple heals so he gets healing aggro. Then, once he's got all the Murlocs, you guys are free to open up and radio.
I mean, once he calls for AoE, you can radio, I guess, at that point, too. Makes sense.
You there, Sarah? Here he goes.
Hello?
Yo.
So for how much of that were you DC'd, Sarah?
First wave of Murlocs.
Well, that explains what happened.
Yeah, that's my
How long till new internet?
I'm going over tomorrow to be there for the installation, and then I'm probably get the rest of my stuff over there in about a week.
Okay.
I'm gonna try a new week war spell ID because it did not work. Seems like 38049.
We get our Riz on K. She's right at the bottom of the room.
Yeah, I got her here now. I was just trying to not for the boss.
Thanks. No, that position is totally the Riz room. Totally safe.
Is anybody down there that can give me a summon? I was too close.
Oh, yeah.
Don't touch what you can't afford.
I think as long as we get the healing aggro proper during the earthquake, and don't have any disconnects, we've got this.
Thank you.
Go and grab a health stone here. Let's fully consume up.
Can Ventari get south? Or favor?
You know what? Let's give the hunter salve as well. Let's give him kings and salve.
It seems that there's a spell ID for every position. Someone add all. Give me 1 second.
Well, if you can see one, you should see them all, right? Unless you
Well,
can
in
see
Warcraft
which one.
logs, like if you go to debuffs for this fight, it says
All right, let's see if anybody's tuning in here.
there's 4 different
Okay.
water graves. So I'm just gonna add them all.
So we got 4 people watching still. Okay, if anybody from Vintage is watching, this is what I'm talking about in the raid channel there. So it's like really beneficial that I'm actually in 2 yields right now because I'm getting a lot more experience and a lot more attempts on a lot of these fights, and I think I can bring a lot more to the table just from like saying, oh hey, here's an additional strat, here's another way to look at it, here's another way that we're doing it. So they're keeping the boss much more here, and the raid is going to be all stacked up right here, like within 5 yards of each other. Everybody's just basically going to be right on top. And they're going to have a consecrate just to the outside of the raid so that it gets a couple of ticks on the ads. Since everybody's all stacked up, there's no question about where the ads are going to go. So the consecrate's over here. Once they get a couple of ticks there, he moves over here and consecrates over here. So as it takes them the time to run in here, they then hit another frost trap on the other side, and they get on that one. Meanwhile, the ads from this side are still being kited through the consecrate.
I love it.
And it hits them some more too, building all the thread on it. Now what you'll watch me do is that after the earthquake, I'll tap. You don't want to tap before the earthquake because if you tap too low, then the earthquake will just kill you. You don't want that. So you tap after the earthquake and basically exhaust your mana bar. After he puts down the consecrate over here, he's gonna like target me or Urkamond, or Simulacra, and he's going to drop his biggest rank heal on them, on any of the 3 of us, and you want to drop it on the Warlocks because the Warlocks have the Fell armor buff that increases the healing received by 20%, making that even more healing aggro.
Janine micro.
So that's the idea here, and then by the time they get there, they're already on the Pally tank, and then they get hit by the Consecrate with the Frost Traps. So then they've really got it, and for the first, I don't know, 15 seconds or so, they're in the melee, they're in the group. The first 15 seconds or so, I'm still going to be single targeting the boss. So you'll see what I'm talking about right here. We're gonna go do it. This is gonna be the strat. So I'm gonna stack right up here. I'm gonna stack right on Cold Wings, my homie Cold Wings, because he's gonna give me drums. Just gonna put him on follow. Okay. Put up Curse. Stack him right here. We're gonna unload because he got a misdirect. He should have plenty. Okay, there's the Bloodlust, pop cooldowns. He's got 12k threat lead. Let's go. We got a bear tank in it. We did the same thing on private server where we had a bear tank at this boss. I'm not real sure why we do that. Maybe it's a threat thing. I actually am not really sure. Golrath, be careful. Cicero, be careful. Oh, fuck. We're gonna pull aggro, man. Cicero pulled it.
See if there is. Watch your threat, guys.
It's over group 4.
Okay. So we don't want to tap too low yet. We haven't done the earthquake. Earthquake anytime, so we don't want to tap too low. But you see I'm out of mana already right about the time that the earthquake pops up.
You switched me back way loose last.
Fuck, I gotta wait. Okay, there's the watery grave. Why am I so high?
Is he gonna earthquake?
Do I not have salve? Tidal wave? I don't want to tap too hard yet. Because I don't want to get fucking clapped by an earthquake. There it is. Okay. So now I'll tap. Okay, I'm still on the boss. I'm going to stay on the boss.
Hey, pockets down.
Pockets down. Okay.
Just reset it. Just reset it. Run down the hall.
Why was my threat so high there? Was it just pushing fat damage the whole time? I mean, I guess I was tied with the top warlock. More or less.
I think I'm going to reset.
Okay, turns out that you can reset the boss.
Yep, just die there. Stop running.
If you drop a totem, it just keeps the aggro chain going. It's not gonna save you.
All the warlocks just don't reset.
Yeah, they don't.
Well, then I am gonna get some fat damage in.
Let's see what happens.
Oh, one pack did actually, after they killed who they're going after.
Read the Wildhead post that they just posted. I bet you don't know which one of those items are.
Is it? Could it be a tier token?
All right.
No, it's
So
the
that was the
Talon
idea,
and
though, and that did not work out very well.
Yeah.
Hey, Arson's Cash App.
They've
Rule number
confirmed
1 on the
that
channel, bud.
Items that are guaranteed not
Goodbye.
dropped in SSC and TK.
What?
Small indie company.
Yep, goodbye. No advertising on the channel. Get out.
Might as well throw a Lars whole weapon table on there just like that.
Do we want me to start resin?
Not yet.
Some people, man. Some people, I tell you.
Thrown Soulstone out? I think so already.
Micro has a soulstone.
Alright, Murlocs are despawned.
So healers, talk to me. What happened to Pocket there?
It looks like just a lot of melee all at once. I'm prepared. It was within 1 second.
All right, I'm gonna grab a drink while they res.
There was a lot of hits.
They didn't come on me right away. So
Looks like we're gonna get 1, maybe 2 more attempts on this.
the other ones, and by the time the first pack got, they were all in back. So that's my bad.
Cause I got 2 healers on Pocket, but just getting like 8 hits in 1 second. It's really hard to tell for healing your spell. The only thing I can suggest for healers is on Earthquake after like 1 second start healing the heals.
Probably not a lot that could have been done. Getting hit in the back.
Yeah, it was weird. It seemed like the whole pack from our left side went straight to scoops. I ended up thought I had them, but I have to go and chase elements by the time they caught up to me.
Yeah, it was weird. They aggroed scoops initially, and then they were on you, and then they changed the target again.
But otherwise, heals were doing great. And when it was topped off or watery grave, like I barely had to heal that. That was perfect, honestly.
So again, remember he does a tidal wave ability. It's gonna slow scoops by 400%. So you really need to mind your threat.
Well, also, he was just dodging the shit out of me. Dodging and parrying.
We all are using misdirect on CD on scoops, correct? On the Bloodlust. I think we can wait that out. Probably take us that long to get ready.
Did that help the second Bloodlust?
Yeah, as soon as Pocket went down, I got just reefed.
Boss was melting, so it was good.
Yeah, second loss really helped.
Well, it was all the warlocks that came and ate me. After
It was
Pocket died.
late earthquake helps with the boss health too.
Yeah, he was at least like 30, 40 seconds off the earthquake. It's like he skipped around.
Wibbers, look at that. You got them tier 5 tank shoulders. Okay, so let's try it again, and we don't need to change the strat. The strat's good. Let's just run it back. "25 sappers would go a long way to fix this problem, though. It's true.
Oh, JK, Warlock's in mark.
Alright, one more check.
Yep, I'm good.
Alright, full timer going on.
Stack red on cold wings.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Bloodlust. Earthquake soon.
Alright, so we're almost out of a full mana bar. There's the earthquake, so now we tap. Okay. Still on the boss. Still on the boss.
You go for it.
Much better. the wave. Still a little slow on killing.
I got water gate.
Your frost traps are down.
I got water.
I'm gonna die after this water
Ben
grave.
might die. I got you a shield, okay? Oh, I died. So.
I do too.
Oh, I do. I have so never mind. We're good.
Should I get back up?
Yeah.
Great.
Taunted all of them.
Let's get a battle res on Grief. Earthquake anytime, though, by the way. Careful.
There it is. Oh. Fucking wrecked, okay.
We're losing people to graves. I know, but no one should be dying to graves. Earthquake soon.
One heal should be enough, that's what I thought.
I mean, it should.
Alright, it's over at this point. Alright, just wipe it up. If we can get a soul stone, get it out.
I put one on micro.
So we're a little behind on killing the Murlocs still. We want to, realistically, we want to have like 5 to 10 seconds spare every single wave of Murlocs.
Do you want some of the single target DPS to switch over to the Murloc pack?
No, we've got 5 AoE. It should be plenty to do this.
I'll start calling it earlier.
Yeah, I'm just single targeting the boss until the call happens.
Guys, why are you running so far? We have to wipe fast.
Alright, if you died under his feet, just run back.
Yeah, I got graved towards the end of the first Morlock pack.
Both me and Vent just died to grave.
Yeah, it was fucking great. And it was like, oh, cool, 2k health, I'm dead. It happened like right after the earthquake, I think, too.
I had 3 life when my bubble popped. Cat
I
born.
had, when I got put in the bubble, I had 5,500 HP, and I got hit for 5,600 HP.
Good pop.
No, the Murloc
Okay.
blew up. They just despawned.
Looks like we're gonna get one more attempt on this.
Look at all these people running back.
What did you die to?
We Lady Vaj.
Probably.
Actually, I think Vaj is easier than. Well, maybe.
Vaj is the hardest fight right now in the entire game.
Yep.
I never thought Vaj was that hard.
That's fine. Statistics say she is.
Vaj
She's
is
bugged, too.
completely. No, she's not bugged. She's just a completely different fight than what people are used to. Only a few guilds saw originally this version that we're fighting.
Yeah, I mean I've done both. We killed it. Well, I was in a sweaty guild back then, but yeah, we killed it back when you couldn't move and shit. When you got the core.
No, she's got an MC right now that can't be CC'd at all.
It gives a giant damage buff to the person who gets MC2. They can literally just wipe the group that casts the right spells.
Oh yeah, I remember that. That was almost as much fun as being turned into a dragon at Chromagus. Almost.
Was that tooltip that Platinum Wild put in his video about it, where it says it does 1,000% extra damage, true, or is he just memeing?
Elemental shamans were just chain lightning every half the raid.
Yeah, David.
Well, that's what Wowhead says too, is 1,000%.
Yeah, it's a big damage buff.
All right, let's start getting summons out.
Yeah, give me a sec. Was dead?
Snake traps help for the MC.
Will she MC a snake instead?
Yes, sometimes.
Oh, that's great. Okay.
You got 1,000% damage snake.
Oh.
Does it make it giant too? Because that would be so much better.
I don't think it did.
Ooh, awesome movie just came on. Full Metal Jacket.
Click thing. Alright, what we got here? FYI, Shadow Priest Vampiric Embrace healing doesn't cause threat on the Murlocs. Plus, please, Priest Fable drop aggro temporarily. Can have Priest heal the main tank, then the Pally tank lands the big heals on a life tapped Warlock. Get the initial threat. Yeah, that's exactly what we're doing. That's precisely the strat.
Save my second bloodlust.
That's exactly the strat that we're going for. And then the Pally drops Conk. Yeah, and immediately goes ham on seat. Yes, that is the strat that we're actually using right now. I don't think I'm the target for the big heal from the Prop Paladin, but that's exactly what we're doing. They're keeping the they're healing the main tank just enough to keep him alive. Yeah, that's precisely the strat that we're after. And I think that's what we're doing right now. Like, I think that's what everybody's doing. I think they're all doing those proper things, like Priests fading and Shadow Priest using Vampiric, except Houlihan is in... Oh, no, Houlihan is in Blockett's group. Blockett is the ad tank.
Do like a percentage damage, or is it more of just a flat ish damage?
I think it's a flat amount.
Pretty sure it's just flat damage.
Thank you.
Is anybody's soul still not? I have 19 minutes.
Nope.
We have any battle reses right now? Or Flower, do you have your battle res?
13 minutes.
Okay, I'm just gonna have to go with that.
And group 5, yeah, man. Thank you.
Hunters need salve, it looks like. Alright, everyone's ready. Let's give it another shot.
Oh wait, I need a house one. Oh, never mind. There's a cow standing on it.
Heads up.
Okay, let's go.
5,
Probably the last pull of the night here.
3, 2, 1.
Bloodlust.
Oh, come on. Bloodlust, pop cooldowns, and watery grave. Rip.
Earthquake soon.
Oh god, 38
Cross
HP. Holy shit.
Fade.
AoE.
Bubble.
Much better.
Heal Sorrow.
Alright. Cross trap. Stay awake. Earthquake soon. Cross trap.
Fade worked.
Bubbled.
No. I saved the healer versus Jody.
AoE.
Heal everybody up quick.
About 5 seconds on another earthquake. Comes.
There's a warlock on Widow.
It's fine, it's on me.
It's frost trap.
Fading didn't work. Running.
Oh, I'm blocking.
I'm bubbled as well, so looks like
Heal those Murloc.
I'm down.
Alright, wipe it up.
I was dying to blow away.
I mean,
No reason to run too far.
I don't know. It's a tough fight.
They won't.
It's a tough fight.
Oh, of course, water grave goes off in alpha.
Well, we got him 27.
Yeah, it's 2% from being done with watery graves.
yeah, I think only Jody lost or died from watery graves because I had to heal
Alright, here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do.
Annalise twice.
We're gonna give it one more go tonight. What we're gonna do, Hooli, could you swap the hills for us?
Sure. What do you want me to? Who do you want me to heal?
Probably just focusing on watery graves.
Okay, so you may sit back by the globes and heal people that go in the globes?
I
Yeah.
honestly think the water
Okay.
graves is an issue. It's block it getting whacked. Like right now, last time you got.
That's why we're putting Holy down there, and you can stay up there and heal.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, we're not
Rocket
really
got hit
kiting.
9 times in less than a second for
Yeah, we're not.
10k.
He's not really kiting. He's sort of walking around the pack while they're all still hitting him. And sometimes his back is to the mobs as well.
Okay.
So honestly it'd be better if he just sat still and just was facing the mobs.
Yeah, but I don't know if that's even gonna be healable.
I mean, it's basically the same damage as it is right now.
But you actually get some extra blocks in because you're facing them, right?
Yeah, exactly.
That and they're gonna be scattered more versus all at once.
Sure.
A lot of strategies I see on this fight is you have the paladin tank hit them the entire time, and then everybody just single targets the boss because a lot less of this waves of the warlock spawn. So you're not dumping a shit ton of damage into the mobs.
Suppose that could be a way to do it.
So you burn through them, you burn them down to quicker?
Well,
so you have less...
Hold on. Do we have anyone who can res right now?
Yeah,
Looks
I think you
like Hot Wings is up. Oh, Hot Wings is not up.
So Hooli, they only need
He's up.
maximum 1
Cold Wings up.
if they need it. Usually not. You just have to cycle through them.
That's fine. I've got my heal set in my bag, so...
If you don't see the DBM stuff, you just cycle through them by clicking on it. But max, you need 1 flash heal each. Which should allow you save.
So for that fight, I put on some extra stam, and I survived watery grave with 300 health. So a little stamina went a long way.
Yeah, stam is pretty important here. It's pretty important for all of tier 5.
And if you're in Hooli, if you get watery grave, call it out. I'll go down there, but also use your slow falling.
Yeah, I've used...
As you fall down.
Levitate. I take no damage from the fall.
Closer to the ground, the better. But yeah, what's that last pull is just when you block it dies, it's over, right?
Yeah, it's pretty much.
So my kind of go-to right now is as soon as I get out of the watery grave and take 12 damage, I've been burning my health stone to use with the healers. Should I save it for like uh-oh situations, or like should I do that?
I feel like once we make it to the floor, after fall damage, you're fine.
Okay.
So yeah, everyone use stamina food this attempt. Bother with DPS food. So, since we're jumping up to a 7th hill anyway, not sure if this is the right call or not, but we're gonna have Pocket just trying to tank the Murlocs, just keeping them in front. We'll just blow them up. We'll see how it goes.
Oh, the poison vial. God damn. I totally want one of those. Still haven't seen those yet either. Okay, so I think this is going to be the last pull of the night, probably.
Cold Wings, I might take you up on that offer. I'm gonna need one of those sport fish.
Yeah, just over trade.
Thank you for the res. Alright, remember, let's use stamina food. If you don't have a stamina food, spread the love, please. If anyone needs any.
If anybody's sharing theirs, let me know. I've got plenty in the bank.
I would use stamina food. Like, seeing as how I died earlier by like 150 HP, seems like it could be the play here.
I'm almost there.
Might not be a bad idea for healers that are not having mana problems to use a Fortitude Elixir as well.
I mean, I'm not having stamina problems at all. I'm not even close to having stamina problems. I'm staying alive just fine.
I need to track battle reses on my raid tools. Flower, how long do you have?
Should be up.
It's up now.
Okay, cool. Do we have any soul stones available?
2 minutes. Minute 30.
4 minutes.
Alright, let's get a soul stone on micro when we can.
Micro, you just use flash heals on the bubble guys?
Yep. Yep,
Okay.
that's a flash heal. Single one should work. And you had, if you can see their health bars when you walk up to them, you should be able to see who to target first. Otherwise, just cycle
Well,
through them.
I have raid the standard raid frames, so I can see who's over there because they drop first.
Cool. Yeah, they get a symbol above them too.
Yeah.
And then Yeah, that's working for me. But also the diamond shaped, it's not real, so it's gonna be like one to the right side, and then the rest are right in front of you. So one's gonna be off to the right, and then one's right below. The rest of the three are right below the stairs.
Okay.
All right. Let's give this one more good shot.
And if you get watery graves, call it out. I'll go down.
Okay.
Everyone's ready.
I'll get Soulstone on micro. 5 seconds.
Okay.
Soulstone's out.
We don't have any more available.
2 minutes.
All right, we're just gonna go. We're already kind of past raid time. All right, pull timer's going out.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Here we go. It's Bloodlust. Chain Misdirects.
They should be pretty much full, so when they land,
Earthquake soon. Frost traps. Your pocket's just straight tanking.
Oh shit. That's right. I have no. I forgot. I have no threat reduction as heals.
Alright, Flower, if you can get Huli up. Earthquake in 5-ish. Pop this mana box. Cross traps.
fully faded.
I did.
I might die from the bubble. Yep.
Oh, that's a bad fear.
What? Wire? Who did that?
My bad. It's really close to me interrupt.
Alright. You got about 10 seconds to kill those. Everyone switch off and kill the Murlocs. Earthquake soon. Shit. Cross trap. We got one AoE down.
That was the earthquake. I think that killed Salon.
Okay, go for it.
I'll hold.
Also,
I AoE on him, dragging him back. That's where some pocket now.
Everyone. Get on the Murlocs, everyone.
This one's smacking me.
we're falling behind.
Grave.
That's not enough. He's
I
got
think we have
less
the
than
AoE
2k.
power at this point.
I think we should kite the Murlocs and kill boss.
Yeah, we can try. Alright, DPS the butt.
Wow, he's doing a lot.
More frost traps.
I'm grabbed.
Yeah, I am too. Just
No, they caught me. Yep.
Alright,
Oof.
well, we got some things we gotta work out with this guy.
Oof.
Take practice, man. That's all.
Yo, Sven JJ, how you doing, buddy? I haven't
More
talked to you in a
Well,
long
there's some-
time.
There's a simple mistakes that
I am
can
doing well.
be
Thank you for
remedied. Like,
dropping in. Thank you for dropping in.
if you get tossed in
Yeah,
the
we're just
watery
having a little
grave and
little
you're
difficulty
coming out of the watery
doing
grave
some of
with
the
low
later
health,
tier
and then there's an
bosses
earthquake due soon,
in
and you
World
don't
of
have, like, at
Warcraft
least
Burning
50%
Crusade
health,
Classic.
Don't walk in until after the earthquake has happened.
But yeah,
Otherwise,
so
you're just gonna get
I'm currently
one-shot.
playing in 2 different guilds at
I
the
know I
same
can't
time.
do it to other people.
One of them is
but I
Tuesday,
always
Sunday.
bubble
The other
myself
one is
before an
Monday,
earthquake.
Friday. So I kind of have
And I can usually throw another
a
on
whole bunch of
someone
raid
else,
days
but
in a row. Tomorrow I'm going to be playing Warrior.
that absorbs.
And we're going to be doing the main
1500,
clear of Serpent Shrine Caverns. So we're going to see a whole lot of trash. We're going to see a bunch of
We'll go
bosses.
and work over some
And
ideas.
probably the most loot that we're going to see all week. Then
Get some
we'll
more
probably work
experience
on
it.
progression
The raid
the following day, which will be
Presents
Sunday.
coming out,
So
and we can
if you want to see any of that, tune in.
Yeah, make sure you stick around inside the instance to get the extra EP.
Still 27%. That's not bad.
Yeah. So I'm playing Warlock in
All
this
things
guild, and I'm
considered.
playing Warrior in the other guild. I also have a
You know?
Feral Druid Bear
It's just
tank
everyone's got to work
that I'm
on
playing
being
for fun. That's going to be mostly
somewhat
for
accountable for their
filling
own
in where
health
it's needed.
points.
Whenever somebody's
I
like
think if we do
out,
that,
if somebody's
we'll
on
be fine.
vacation or something, and we need a tank to fill in, I'll probably end up doing that. Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely no
How you been,
harm
Sven
in,
JJ? You still
if
streaming?
you're
You
not
still doing
receiving
stuff?
heals to give yourself a
I don't think I've seen
bandage,
you
something like
on
that.
Twitch in a while. I don't think I've seen you on. I
How
usually get the
long do the
notifications, I think. I
solos
think I'm following
last?
your
Could
channel.
the blocks put one down before the fight starts? People pick up a soul
I think I'm
stone?
following that channel.
They
Or
don't last long enough.
Oh, okay.
They last for 3 minutes or until 10 people take a health stone.
But yeah, unfortunately, that's going to be the last poll of the night, and sucks to end on a down note, but
Yes, I think.
it's what we...
Yeah,
It's what we got.
bandages
That's a tough
cause
fight.
healing aggro.
We haven't been able to get it in either one of my two
know.
guilds,
But
so
myself
ran back down.
that seems to be one of the main barriers in this phase,
You
for
just need to
sure.
be in the
Morgrim
instance, you're not
Tidewalker
I don't think you can res
is a
a
big
lot of
AoE
dying.
DPS check,
Or
so you
just-
got to do a
just
whole lot
be
of
in
damage to a
meetings
whole
and
lot of targets really fast,
But you can
because if you get
definitely
behind
res
on them,
without pulling.
then there will just be more and more spawning, and if you get behind on them, they're just going to end up
So
killing you.
on a might you have to ghost in.
So that's unfortunate,
So I
but
don't think
we'll get
those
to work on them
charged
more.
soul
We're going to
crystals
work on them
or
until we get them.
Crystal Focus, whatever it's called, shares a cooldown with the health stone.
Charged what?
Charged Crystal Focus. You get them as a depleted crystal thing in Ogre Law, and then you can use 10 shards to turn it basically into like a health stone.
It might share the cooldown with something else. Like a mana gem or something. Who knows?
I'm checking right now. It shares a cooldown. Oh, it does share it with the health stone. Just kidding.
Yeah, it's like the Dark Runes. They
Yeah.
share the Hellstone cooldown as well.
We good?
Done. You're good. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks for sticking around after raid time, guys.
Oh, no biggie. I apologize. I mean, I would throw a heal, and then suddenly, I don't know how you do it, Micro.
Okay.
4 people, I could only get 1 or 2.
Usually, it's making it based off of what their health is. You can get 3 off max, but you say I just leave 1.
All right, that's going to do it for the evening. Thank you very much for watching. We might be back with a little bit of content for the Brewfest event. I might be able to stream some of that. So if you want to see when that
Usually they're
happens, I'm not
popped
sure
off,
when that's going to happen. If you want to see when that happens, it's going to be unscheduled and impromptu.
okay.
Follow the channel, get the notifications, see when I go live, and that's going to be the best way to catch it. Otherwise, catch me on the VODs. You can catch me on YouTube and Twitch. It's the same name, Victus Wow. And feel free to follow both of those channels too. Thank you very much for watching, and good night.
Yeah, before you walk back.
Yeah,
to
hopefully
the
we will get Tidewalker next time.
platform,
I think we'll get it. I think we'll
probably
get it.
need
At least one of the two guilds will get it.
That's how much the earthquake.